Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening. Hopefully you can hear me. If we can get a sound check in the chat, that would be great. Couple of minutes later than usual. Thank you for your patience. Evie, hello.
What is a chair but a miserable pile of wooden nails?
Well, Evie, tonight you're going to find out that there is a wide variety of chairs in this game. It's not just wooden nails, babes. It's plastic, metal, leather, who knows what. I think there's like stone, maybe a giant skull. I don't remember them all. I'm glad to see you here, though. I'm very glad to see you here. Let us... Oh, do you know what? Let's try... Oh, keyboard shortcuts. I set up keyboard shortcuts in Streamlabs. I'm really excited. I'm such a dork. Very good, though. Glad that you're here. Awesome. Glad. Excellent stuff. Right, before we get started, the most important thing to mention on the stream is tonight's stream is brought to us by Fierce Cherry Cola Sour Beer. Which just sounds... Oh, good. Autofocus is good then. Yeah, sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. Lossie picked me this up, so big props to her. So let's have a quick swig of this before we get going, eh? Do they have Kottbullar in Transylvanian IKEA? Is it that's about as best? That's about as good as Swedish as you'll get out of me. Yes, of course they do. Yeah. Is that the chair that's made of blood? Anyway, let's have a quick swig. Oh, nose in. Actually smells like cherry cola. How about that? Wow, that's cheating. That doesn't that might not even be beer. That tastes like a sour cherry cola. That tastes fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I started this off in the teleport room tonight because it's got the chillest music. Got my little fairy there. Oh, you can't see. We can see it's me. We can see it's me. Hang on a second. Which keyboard shortcut have I got? There we go. Ha ha, look at this. Yeah, Lottie, get more of these. You would like this. If you want to come upstairs and have a sip, feel free. Yeah, so yeah, good. We're going to get them chairs, right? We're going to get them chairs. So yeah, the setup is exactly the same. Should I Yeah, do you know what? I'll restart. I'll give us the fully authentic. Do you know what we'll do? We will. Where do you just do that? I think you do. Yes, there we go. The fully authentic PlayStation 2 experience. Oh, not seen it do that before. Fingers crossed that's not a problem. Good evening, Scott. Scott says, ooh. Are you saying ooh for that delicious sounding beer, or are you saying ooh for my beautiful good looks? Could be either. Could be either. And you'd be forgiven for either. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to load up my old save. And as we're seeing here, you'll see there's a clear. So down bottom left, you see it says Matty clear. This is the with reverb for beard. Reverb for beard. I hope there isn't any reverb on the mic. Yeah, it's winter season. It's beard season. So we're going to load up this save. This is going to load us into the save room outside Dracula's house. So yeah, I'm assuming. Can I just ask the chat just to confirm the stream is of a good quality? I was doing speed tests literally every 30 seconds up until going live, and it was looking good. It was looking good. But if I can just get some confirmation in the chat that things are smooth, that would be lovely. Yeah, so much better, says Lottie. Fantastic. That's what we like. Audio is great too. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I hope I'm not too close to the mic so that you can hear my mouth sounds. I received some unsolicited critique this week. So we're doing the chairs, as previously mentioned. We're doing all the chairs. And as I mentioned before, Evie says it looks like 60 FPS even. It should. So that the stream is set to be 60 FPS and the emulator is running at 59 to 60 FPS. Skip the cutscene, we don't care. The only point I want to make is the last chair in the game is Dracula's throne. And it's practically impossible. You get the chair and that's fine. But then you have to fight Dracula. Steal! Ah! Damn it. I'm going to get him. Oh, he's going to get me. Impossible. Where's... Yeah, get him. Get him, liquid metal Terminator guy. Why didn't... Oh... I would really love... I don't think I've ever successfully stolen from Dracula. He's not even the hardest steal in the game. Death is the hardest steal. Oh, yes. Right, here we go. We're down to the second health bar for Dracula's first form. And I've got half my life. I was thinking the same thing, to be fair, because I've got the... So I figured out the smartest technique is to use the biggest, heaviest weapon. You just have to be a bit more sort of... Yeah, see, you just have to be a bit more technical and know what you're doing. Rather, I'm literally just button mashing right now. You can probably hear me. There we go. Still. Oh, that was so close. There we go. There we go. I would pay extra for mouth sounds. Excellent. Thank you very much. He's just an innocent devil. Very good. Very good reference. RX Elements. Scott, talk to me about RX Elements. Was ist das? Is this like a software tool that reduces... Oh my god, that was it. That was it. The second form, I was in there for about 10 seconds. Scott says, man, I missed this game. I must have played it for hundreds of hours back then. That's sick, man. Yeah, so I've racked up a good few hours in this. I've played it twice. Lament of Innocence, I've played like 4 times. But I've never got everything in this. Dude, you just died. Yeah, I know. So the point I'm going to make is right at the beginning of this stream is that's the last chair. Like that Dracula's throne is the last chair that you need to get in the game. And you can't just get on the chair then run out. I forgot to show you, but you can't actually just get on the chair then run out of the room. You have to then defeat Dracula. Considering I've already completed this game, I think that's a little unfair. I should be allowed to come and just sit on the chair. IMO. But what we're going to do tonight is we're going to try and get every other chair, and then maybe we'll have a go at the final boss. I don't know. I reckon we can probably get every chair in one stream. So on my laptop, I've built myself a Google sheet with every chair color coded by area, and we're gonna go get them. But first of all, what we're going to do is, well, actually, as part of that, we are going to go back to Julia's shop. This is so that we can get the right innocent devils, which will let us access all the secret areas. And also because the first chair we're going to get is right there. The little rocking chair in Julia's shop. So, gets rid of mouth sounds, echoes, and a tunnel audio sludge. That's cool. That's really cool. I'm into that. Is it free? I'm more into it if it's free. Sends you off into a deep sleep with a gentle rocking motion. A little too relaxing, in fact. Nice. That's the first chair done. Having a little rock in that. All right, Hector, thanks very much for your help, mate. We'll mark that as a tick. Right, next. Speak to Julia.
Come on in.
Come on in.
What can I get you today?
Elements is usually heavily discounted. All right, sweet. I will do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to just store all of our hilariously named. Right, and now we're going to take out. So Morbius we need. So Morbius is a proboscis fairy, which is a fairy with a big long nose that does poison effects. We need what's it called? It's like a big cuddly teddy bear. It's got a really funny name, but I think Spaghetti Man is that one. We will need our wizard and we will need our devil. And I think because we can take more, we should take the bird one. And I think Jamie is the skeleton man. So I think that's the whole vibe. Right, so we're going to call that end. We're going to call that end. Come back again. Thanks, Julia. So Evie says this whole room is vibes with the books and all. Oh yeah, Julia's shop, like, yeah, look with the skulls and the little lantern burning away. Yeah, especially when you turn off the texture filtering, which again, people in the comment section get super mad at. But I'm like, I like unfiltered textures. That's part of my vibe. Look at that Z fighting at the top there, though. You see that? Oh, you're joking me, Lottie. I literally just looked over and saw that we... Remain calm. Remain calm. So I am just running a speed test and it's saying it's not bad. It's not as good as it was. Yeah, I see that. Okay, so I think... So just to let you guys know, when we streamed last time, it did actually pass pretty much at the point when I said I want to stop streaming now. So I feel like I want to tough it out for a few minutes. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna... So my Wi-Fi adapter is going absolutely bananas, apparently. Right, so if I remember from last time, the audio was fine, right? And it was just the video wasn't coming through. It was all going so well. So I'm sending the right amount. I should be, you know, look, it looks like it's going. According to the speed test, we're not doing too bad. Let me do a different brand of speed test. Okay, so yeah, the speed test is actually dropping now when I do it again. No, there's nothing you can do, Lottie. This is down to the ISP. I got onto them last week, spoke to them. We've been testing from the master socket literally for days, and it was all fine. And it's literally bummed out now that I am streaming. Like, it has been, Lottie will be able to tell you, I've been running speed tests every day. And today I was running speed tests right up until hitting the stream button. This is incredibly frustrating. I think we have to move. Yeah, Lottie, we're going to have to move house. We're going to have to move house because I want to stream to YouTube. So the thing is, right, so I just did a speed test and our speed's fine. Like, our upload isn't brilliant right now, but it's like 7 meg, which is actually like more than enough. I've streamed on lower internet than this and it's been fine. Because last time we were getting, like, it was ridiculous. It was like 700k. Like, it was insanely low. But this doesn't look like it's going to come back. So, for the like second week running, I'm going to cancel the stream, I think, because there's no point in me doing this, because the whole point is, you have to see what I'm doing. Yeah, Lottie said in the chat, this is literally all we've spoken about for 2 weeks, and she's quite right. We back? I'll call the Belmonts and cancel. Like, it. What are we saying? What are we saying? Did that help? Hang on, says Scott. Hang on. It's working. Okay, good. It seems to be better. I've got no idea how far behind you are, but I guess I'll carry on. So, like last time, I think we went up here. Oh God. Talk a bunch. Okay, fine. Talking. And I'm playing. So it looks like it's about a minute behind. Which, irritating, but it's better than nothing. Why don't I have an innocent devil out? Come on, I need a little guy out. Let's get Spaghetti Man. No, let's get Jamie. It has unshagged itself, says Scott. Okay, good. Also, this weapon's too much. I need to get some. I need a. Oh, what we got? I can do some crafting. What's this? Thing about the crafting materials, right, is they're really rare. Let's do it. Oh my god, an electric guitar. Sick. Obviously we're going to equip that. What do you reckon it is? Electric guitar. A ceremonial artifact with real soul. Some people can't play it, some just pretend to. Brilliant. Alright, sweet. Let's swing this bad boy. See what happens. Brilliant. Right, come on. Okay. It's getting Buffy time too. It's better, I think. Okay, fine. If it's better, that's good. Yeah. I just turned it off and on again, and I guess that helped. Okay, good. If I'm happy, if you're happy. I literally, so I just turned off the stream on Streamlabs and turned it back on again. Apparently that works. So if it happens again, maybe I'll just try that. But if you can see me, if you can hear me, if you can see my little skeleton guy running about, if you can see Hector with his sick new electric guitar, which I've just wasted super rare crafting materials for, but hey, whatever. Come on, get out of the way. Get on that thing. That's it. Here we go. So now we're getting the. Now there's a. You get in a cannon. Was there like ghosts and stuff back there? They didn't follow us, did they? Cowards. Slash Belmont. Yes, love it. Love it, Evie. Love it. Scott says, it seems like there's a packet problem with the connection. It's strong for the first few minutes, then it shits the bed. Then a reboot is fine. I assume you're on copper. So we're part fibre. So we are copper to the junction box, but then it's fibre all the way out from there. So it's kind of like the worst of both worlds. Right. That's that. That's done. That's good. So gunnery seat done. So now we're going to do the pachinko machine, which I think is like sort of here. We see that this bit of map at the top. See where it's kind of like leads off, and I haven't continued to explore that way. I think that's where it was last time. So that's where we're going. We're off to go and find the pachinko machine. Oh, knights is it? This is a terrible weapon. I can't use it. I can't use it. Right, let's do something good. Trident? Yeah, that's alright, yeah. Where do we... Yeah, there we go. Who dares? Oh, it's little archer dude. I'll have a steal off of you, thanks. I feel like I want... Do you know what? I feel like I need... What I need is a weapon that's going to be fast. Like a... We need a... There we go. A patter. This looks like a... this is like a Voldo from Soul Calibur. I had the same problem when I was on BT Copper. Yeah, so it's... They tell me, OpenReach tell me, it's like George R.R. Martin and the Dragons. That, you know, it's coming. The fiber's coming and it's going to be huge. See you later, mate. Get down. Right, so if it's smooth again, that's fine. That's good. Ooh, hearts. Come on. We don't need to fight these guys. We've completed the game. These losers can just fend for themselves. Yeah. Tridents. Send those motherfuckers to Poseidon, says Lottie. That's really good. That's really good. Scott's saying that this stuff used to drive him wild when he was guild master for his WoW guild. Oh, watch out, everyone! Scott's a nerd. We'll have no such nerd activity on this stream. Thanks very much. We're only hardcore chads in this chat. Right, are we going? Yes. So this is. I'm certain that this is the way. So I think at the top here, you get red skeletons. And the thing about red skeletons is they always come back. You can't defeat them. These are just... You're going to annoy me, so just... That's it. You shut up. Skeleton Blaze is a pretty good name, though, isn't it? If it's copper to the junction box and then fibre from there, is it not just copper? I mean, I guess. I guess technically, yes, it is. Right, yeah. So we smash up the red skeletons, but you see that they scatter about and then they just reform. So what we need to do is we need to summon our mage type Innocent Devil, and then he can do a spell that blows them up for good. It's called like Purify or something. Come on, do the thing. Do the thing. There they go. Turn them into feathers. And then that should open the gate. I'm no expert in this, but it sounds like a bottleneck. I mean, it absolutely is a bottleneck. Oh, hang on a second. This wasn't the right way. This is the way for an HP max up. All right, well, that's still pretty cool. So in that case, we've got to keep going around, and it's that bit of the map there. See where that corner hasn't been quite explored? It's going to be there. Hey, no big deal. We're just getting nice things. Yeah, pretty much. It's just a cable with gamer lights. Nice. Is it still looking smooth for everyone? Here comes that big dude again. Whoa, he's got laser vision. Right, am I back? Let me know. Should be back. Yeah, good. Right, it's just FYI, if you're in the chat, I'm just going to be doing that periodically every couple of minutes, really, until it improves its... Well, it probably won't improve itself. It's on and off. I'm really sorry, Evie. Let me call it up on my lappy. Just pretend we're streaming on Justin TV. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, so yes, I remember now. So previously, this area had been inaccessible. All right, come on. I'm going to try and actually pull up my own stream so I can view it on my laptop and then see what it looks like. Because it looks okay, but the thing is, you can never tell until you actually looking at it on a different machine. It looks super far behind, but it looks okay. Let's get these little freaks. Where are they? Don't backsay. Yeah, good. I mean, to be fair, I could probably lower the resolution, but then I don't know if that's the problem we're having. Let's try all these doors. Let's try all these doors until we find... Oh, there's so much cool stuff down here. What's that? Dark. That's good. That means we can craft some other stupid special weapon. Although the chance of crafting a minigun is probably gone forever because I crafted a stupid electric guitar. But yeah, so you can like tell it to like stream it to, like output at 720, but like stream at 1080. But again, that might be the problem we're experiencing, but it equally might not. Die creatures. Are you the pachinko machine? Yeah. There it is. Let's have a little seat. Hey, it plays music. From the distant holy land of Nagoya. Too bad you can't cash in the winning balls for money. Brilliant. Right, that's the pachinko machine. Hey, HPI Shredders in the chat. Hello, welcome. Thanks very much for joining. Technology's not on my side tonight, so about every 5 to 10 minutes I'm having to just literally turn the stream off and start again. So stick with me. I will be back, but basically like it will just kind of get a bit gnarly for a few seconds, and then I'll reset the connection. So we do what we can. We do what we must because we can. Nice. Can use that to craft something, no doubt, as well. Right, that's pachinko done. Excellent. That's 3 down. Now the next thing we want to do is probably find a teleport room. Let's just keep going around. Might be more stuff. Yeah, technology sucks, right? It's not on my side either. Yeah, it's the worst. Technology's terrible. Who invented things? They should have just stopped. Where's the nearest teleport room? Oh god, it looks far. Is it? I think is it the green one? Oh, okay. No, probably our best bet is going to be just running out. It's going to be running out. Yeah, this way. We'll just run out the map. I now have a huge urge to play Nano Breaker again. Yeah, so I really want to play Nano Breaker. That's like the Lament team, right? Like a good chunk of the Lament team, instead of working on this, went to go and work on Nano Breaker. And considering I prefer Lament of Innocence so much to this game, I feel like Nano Breaker's got to be a game I'm going to be into. Whoa, look! I mean, that's some fire. Yes, we killed that enormous chicken. Yep. So one of the things this game does get critiqued for is like the kind of... Oh, the skeletons. No, not the skeletons. They're brilliant. The kind of feeling of the never-ending grey corridors. And it's something I picked up on when I played it. And I was like, I like backtracking. I like looking for stuff. I like doing this kind of thing. But the environments in this game, you can really tell that they just didn't have very long to turn this game around. Because all of the environments are just kind of sort of vaguely generic European low fantasy. So it's just castles and stuff like that, which is fine, but then everything's grey. And the first game had like laboratories and like a garden that was overgrown with vines and stuff like that. Like it had so much cool level design. And this one's just like, it's a castle, and the next one's sort of a slightly greyer castle, and then the next one's like a slightly greener castle. I mean, don't get me wrong, it still looks great. It still looks great. But when all you're doing is running to find chairs, I think it's slightly more noticeable. I don't hate these skeleton lads, though. They're great. Alright. Blue, I think that is... Is that a teleport room or is that a save room? I think that's a save room. We might as well hang a save. You never know. We might die doing this. Like he says, why do you have Terminator 2 arms? Hell yeah, I'm Robert Patrick. Robert Patrick, the white-haired protagonist. Some dude says, and the rooms are giant. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Everything's massive. But then the cheapness of the production was the PS2 in a nutshell. Yeah, quite right. Quite right, Scott. I mean, it's very Castlevania-esque. You know, there's all like the palette swapping that Castlevania's been doing since time immemorial. You know, like there's green lizards here, and then later in the game there'll be like red lizards or something like that. Right, let's hope all the bosses are gone. I think they are. I think it's only Dracula who's still kicking around. Yeah, good. Right, so sweet. Yes, so this is where you fight the dragon. I think it's quite one of the earlier bosses. Through we go, and then we're now into a different bit of the map. Garibaldi Temple. Right, what are the chairs in the Garibaldi Temple? How many? Oh, is it none? Oh no, there's one. The coffee cup. Northwest F1. Okay, so we've got to go. Oh, okay, that's fine. We're on F1. Okay, so it's the opposite side. So it's all the way over there. Okay, that's fine. Off we go. Let's go get this coffee cup. There better be biscuits. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, Scott actually put in the chat just now, if someone made a game like this today, I'd still play it. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, it might sound like critique, but I'm really not intending to critique this, because I really like this aesthetic. I really like the fact that there's not too much to it. I think I said this in the video I made about this and the other game, and that is that like it's just enough to get maybe like 15-20 hours out of here. And they're good hours, but it doesn't outstay its welcome. You're not grinding, looking for stuff for hours on end. You're not trying to, you're not going for an unattainable sort of list of achievements. I think these games just got it right. I mean, that video I made where I speak about like the spirit of 2005, as I call it. I really do think that like this era just got everything very, very right. Whoa, what is this? What is that guy? Like a djinn. I'm glad that my wizard chose to fight fire with fire. That was really smart of him. Graphics are also all I need them to be. Yeah, absolutely, HPR. Completely agreed. I really don't think visuals got much more interesting than this era. They obviously got better. Like, that is inarguable. They are definitely better. But I don't find them more interesting. Because I think that the modern obsession with photorealism... I think it was really interesting at the start, and I think the closer we get to it, perhaps the less interesting the less interesting it feels to me. Because it's just like we've now added a few thousand more polygons into this character's head, and I'm like, well, okay, I guess. Right, I'm going to go left here. But it's, you know, their head doesn't look better. And I like this era because the limitations meant that everybody had to pursue art style. Everybody had to pursue, you know, creativity. Rather than just leaning on, or not leaning on, but rather than pursuing realism, it's like, no, we're just going to pursue something that looks good. I hate flea men. In every iteration, I hate them. Although I like it when he blasts them with fire. Nice. Hector's the lad. Especially recently, playing a ton of PS1 graphic indie survival horror games. Oh yeah, like Crow Country, that kind of thing, right? Oh, is that a room I've not been in? Well, we better have a quick look, eh? What are these guys up to, eh? Right, let's lock on. Yes, I will steal that magical ticket. Thank you. Nice. That was great. Well done. What's that little painting of? Good stuff. What? Let me catch. This chat's doing really well tonight. Some dude says backtracking wouldn't be such a problem if the scale of the rooms were 25% less, maybe even 50% less, or if you got a movement option later. So one thing that I almost put in the script for when I made a video about this game was that Hector's movement speed is probably the biggest hurdle to... Oh, we got... Right, hopefully I'm back. So, yeah, as I was saying, the technology is mucking me about tonight, so every now and again the stream sort of drops out, and I have to just kind of off and on again. So that's weird, isn't it? That's a weird kind of way of showing that. So, yeah, this way. Is this a... So the blue's a save room? Yeah, we don't need to save again. I remember, forget the colours of the doors. Okay, round and round. Oh my god, we've got so far to go, haven't we? These levels are just mazes, man. Mazes. So what we're saying, backtracking wouldn't be... Yeah, so that's it. So Hector's movement speed is super annoying, because I do think he's one of the slow... He feels slow. I don't even know if he is slow, if he just feels slow. Which... they are two different things before you say. You shut up, stupid ghost. Don't know nothing. Crow Country has really nice graphics. Yeah, man. I mean, I really like the PS1 aesthetic. I really like the PS1 and PS2. Like this through to GameCube was just for me the peak, because again, it does everything it needs to do, and it isn't extraneous, so it saves quite a lot. You know, a lot of time is saved and a lot of budget is saved by not having to have, you know, 250 artists all working super hard, and then coders, level designers, all that stuff as well. So I think, yeah, that's why I love this era. It's not just because I'm an old man and I just prefer the things that I remember from when I was a boy. Good tunes in this place, says Ed. Anyway, yeah, so that the bass line in that room with those armor suits is sick. There's some really good music in this. Was that a hot dog? Is that a hot dog? Yes, it is. Brilliant. Yeah, this got some great... This is Mishiro Yamane. She did like all the best Castlevania tunes, pretty much. Not necessarily the most iconic ones, but like all the really, really good ones. And this is this tune's good. I use this in videos. You know, there's some vibes. There's some vibes there. Alright, round and round and round we go. I might stop fighting for a bit. I might just run. We don't need to fight anybody. I enjoyed Crow Country, but it does a few things that stop me from loving it. The vibes are impeccable, but it's too densely packed, says Evie. Okay, fine. That makes sense. Actually, I had to kind of get that. Like, games sometimes sort of upset me if it feels like there's too much to do. Especially early on. Like, you really don't want to... You know, you don't want to get that overwhelmed feeling early on in a game. And I do suffer from that. I feel like if a game is a bit too much, I'll just nope out. Just kind of have enough. Wizard. I'll show you. Oh my god, look at this guy. Satan. It was merely a lesser demon. Let me know if I'm back. Ooh, ghosts. Yeah. Ooh. Knight's Vein. Sounds rude. I am. Excellent. Good to hear it. Thank you very much for being patient. I appreciate this. Probably isn't the easiest stream to follow along with, but there you go. This is what happens when you live, like, what, 2 miles on the outskirts of a major city. You get nothing. That said, I don't know. Ed, you're in the chat. Do you get, are you on fibre broadband where you are? I love these phantom swords. They're so cool. Also, love my damage reduction. I've been hit loads, so I've not even looked at my HP. Refuse to even lock on. I refuse. You've done streams before, and I'm sure we haven't had this issue. You're right, Lottie. We've lived in this house for 2 years. You've got. Here I am struggling on my part fibre. My copper wiring. Right, so we're there now. We're there in the room with the coffee cup. So, middle of the first room that you come to. Okay, so I reckon it might be. I reckon it might be one of these rooms. So it's basically what we need to do is we need to look for a cracked wall, and then what we can do is we can scoot underneath it by using the devil type, innocent devil. But it says here northwest. In the middle of the first room that you come to, which is obviously silly to say the first room you come to because that's all entirely subjective. Right, anyway, let's keep our eye out for a broken wall. What's this room? Oh, this is the teleport room, right? Possible Streamlabs if you're doing its OB. Yo, we got a subscriber. Mighty Shepper making me jump out of my skin. I am using slobs, yeah. I mean, it could be, I guess, but I mean, what would it be? What would it be doing? Why would it be doing that? I've not changed the settings. Then sometimes when it updates, it does actually change the settings for me. It has done that before, so. Cracked walls, cracked walls. Anyone? Anyone see any cracked walls? They're usually pretty obvious. I'm now remembering, I think I saw like a cracked floor back there. I'm wondering if that might be it. Lottie says she needs choked and no cake. It's just one of those days. It's just one of those days, Lottie. I mean, I'm not going to say it's not Streamlabs. Like, end of the day, I don't know. I don't think I know enough about this stuff. Right? Okay. So this is Not it either. All right. Oh, or is it? Is that it? No, that's some textures. Those aren't cracks. Those are fine artisan sculpted details. Right, maybe. No, if it was B1F, my guide would say it would be 1F. So I think it's going to be. I think it might be back the way we came. Get here, you little thief. Granted, I don't have production value on my streams. I don't think I have production values on my streams, do I? If that's your way of saying I do, then I will gladly accept the compliment. Thank you very much. Right, so I think you come up from here. So I think it must be. I think it's got to be around here. It's got to be around here somewhere. This is definitely. The northwest is top right, yeah? First room you come to, it's got to be around here. It's got to be around here. I'm loving the dad jokes in the chat. That's good. Oh. Oh, I've got custom bleeps and bloops. Yeah, I mean, I do have that. That is true. Is it time to do the thing? Put 10p in the slot, says Scott. That's good. Right, I'm struggling to find this coffee cup. Right, so we're looking for. These are usually really obvious, and I think I did remember seeing some cracks in the floor. So I think it would be that. I think it would be that. I just don't remember how far back we go. Oh yeah, Lottie's saying we've been watching Masters of Horror in SD. It's crazy watching things in DVD quality. You're like, oh my god. People used to think that was good. Right, there you go. There's a cracked floor. Is that it? That's not it, is it? You can't get under there. Let's have you done. So this is what I thought it was. It was this floor here. Right, you have had enough of you. You be quiet right now. So we're going to summon our devil. And now he lets. Now his ability. Turns you into a little circle. So yeah, so if that was it, I'd be able to fit under there. So that's not it. Man. We're on chair number 4. Chair number 4 is struggling. Let me check my guide again. Northwest, F1. Use the devil type magic circle to go under the cracked wall. It is in the middle of the first room that you come to. Now, I think it means the first room you come to. I've copied and pasted a few different guides, put them into one document. I think what it means. Oh, I could have stolen that. The first floor, the first room you come to when you come up the stairs from the basement. Because I think the thing about Garibaldi Temple is you start in the basement, you work your way up to the top. and then you fight your way out. There is a game fact for the chairs. Yeah, dude, there's several game facts for the chairs. Perfect block, that. I want to get that steel. I don't even need it. I just want it. Is this music giving anyone Final Countdown vibes? Well, Europe? Oh, it does have that kind of... It does actually have that funny progression, doesn't it? The kind of harpsichord thing is actually quite similar. Yeah, no, fair. Yo, the Crawl's in the chat. Good evening. Thank you very much for joining. Who else is up? Castle in their Vanias. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to have to do the thing again. Back. We're back. We're back. Right, so this is near enough. We've got to keep our eye out now. Look for like a wall that looks like you can fit under it if you were a very small disc. Like if you could turn yourself into a bin lid, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for that wall. I need your help, chat. No, Crawl, you did not break the stream. My internet is absolutely rubbish, so I had to quit completely from last time's stream because it just wasn't working whatsoever. And this week I figured out if you just turn it off and on again, then you get basically like a couple of minutes. So it's an incredibly hateful way to have to do this, but it's basically this or nothing. So I figured, you know what? We're not pros around here. We don't mind a little bit rough around the edges. So we're just gonna roll with the punches. We're gonna do the best we can. But pretty much as soon as somebody joins, it does drop out. I don't think that's related, but right. So that was just a room with stuff in it. Definitely wasn't that. And that's the teleport room. It's not going to be in the teleport room, is it? It's not going to be in the teleport room. It's not going to be a thing. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? That would be crazy. That would be crazy. It wouldn't be in the teleport room. Yeah, so it's just kind of sucky technology. Very sorry. Very sorry. Right, so this is like... I went all the way around there before and it wasn't it, was it? So let's go down here as if like we've just come up from the basement. Maybe this is it. Whoa, there's a slogger. I love the way they gallop around like little horse people. That's so cool. In the middle of the first room you come. So you can't get into those big inner spaces. Can someone in the chat just very briefly confirm the coffee cup chair in Curse of Darkness? Like I'm looking to go northwest and go under a broken wall in the first room I come to, and that's where I am. I'm not seeing it, and none of the guides that I found had like pictures because they were literally game facts, like Word documents from 2005. So if someone can just kind of yeah, that doesn't. None of these look like you could fit under them, do they? That's the thing. There's probably a YouTube video of somebody showing you where to find all the things. Do you reckon it is out in there? Do you reckon it's like slipping underneath this? Oh, Lottie, did you put spoilers in the chat or something? An accident and you've removed them? Or did you find out where the chair room is? Because the chair room is different. The chair room is a different thing. How the heck are you supposed to find these things? Oh, there's a little bit... Do you know what? There's a little bit of light there. There's a little bit of light there. You think that could be it? No. What am I looking up? You're looking up, Lottie, where to find the coffee cup chair in Castlevania Curse of Darkness. The guide has done me right so far. I found like 3 or 4. 3 by using the guide that I wrote, but I think the instructions I've written myself for this one is a little too vague. After you use the devil type magic circle to go under the cracked wall on F1, it's in the middle of the first room that you come to. Yes, okay, that's... I haven't been able to find the wall that you go under. Do you know what? I'm going to work my way back. It's got to be the only way. It's got to be the only way, right? So I haven't been able to figure out how to... That's the bit I'm struggling with is going under the cracked wall. It's finding the cracked wall to go under in the Garibaldi Temple. I guess we just keep looking for this cracked wall, eh? Is it doing the thing? So there isn't, like, there doesn't seem to be a better way of doing this rather than just turning it off and on again. It's the strangest thing. Kind of does suggest that it's probably a problem with slobs, but like, what is slobs doing? Like, just sending more and more data? Like, why isn't it sending just like appropriate packet sizes, right? Is it increasing the fucking packet sizes? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, maybe I could get away with like dropping the quality. Maybe we'll try that. Next time it plays up, I'll try just like dropping the quality. Maybe I will try dropping the resolution, just see if that does something. So next time it happens, I might be gone for like maybe up to 30 seconds while I just kind of randomly click a few options. I'm looking for this cracked wall. Anyone can see a cracked wall? Greg learned circle scissors. Alright, well I don't care. He's not going to use it. I guess he is. Coffee cup, Garibaldi Temple, in a northwest room beyond the low-lying wall that you can only pass under using... See, they're all the same guide. It doesn't tell me where the wall is. Like, I feel like it's quite crucial to point out where this special wall is. Because a wall, like this place has a lot of walls. And they all look the bloody same. First thing these guides need to sort out, tell me where the wall is. Okay. Map. Yes, right, Lottie. Here's the map. Oh, Slobs has a tendency to cock up pushing the feed to the streaming platform. It's been a bug with the app for ages, apparently. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, maybe that's something I can look up. Wow, look, my eyes look really blue. I look like I've been on the spice. Sick. Sometimes emulation can be CPU heavy. Maybe the combination of emulation and encoding is too much for your CPU. So yes, luckily, so I'm using hardware encoding in Streamlabs. So my CPU is doing all of the emulation, and then my GPU is doing the stream encoding. So they're split. They are running quite high, but the emulation is giving me solid 60 FPS out. Like, that's not ever dropping. So it's like the internet connection is actually at fault. Like, from my perspective, nothing ever goes wrong. This is like fine the whole time. Yeah. So yeah, I'd love if it was that easy. I was having funky results when I used it back in 2021. 2021. Okay. So Lottie, have you figured out where this is on the map? Because I was all the way in the top right hand corner trying to find this wall. Maybe there's like, maybe if I look at on the map, is there like, oh look, there's a little secret door down there. But that's like southwest. We're heading there. We're heading there. Have you tried plugging in a bigger cable? God, we got some kind of genius on the call. Oh, see, okay, that's cool. So Scott, you see, you just switched to OBS and it worked. Because I'm up for that. The only downside is I don't get to carry over all the things I've done in slobs. But if OBS just fixes the problem, then I'll do that. Because like I said, I did a speed test and I've got more than enough. Like, it's not the best upload speed in the world, but it's like more than enough to stream. Lottie, I literally cannot find a location. That's fine. That's fine. This game is 20 years old, and any information on it is also 20 years old. So we're just doing the best we can. We're just doing the best we can. Shut up, you. Yeah, you think you're so smart. Blasted him. So I'm heading down here, because if you see that, you see there's a tiny little blue, there's like a gap in the white line around the edge. That would suggest there's a door there that I've not been through. So that would suggest something at the very least. Let's hope that when we get there, it's going to be a little broken wall that we can zip under as a little saucepan. Shut up. This is why my stream aesthetics are meh, whatever. Yeah, that is fair. Garibaldi Temple. After the area where you need to use Magic Circle to get to Legion, there is room. Oh yeah, I'd forgotten Legion's a secret boss in this. Hey, do you remember in Castlevania Season 3 when when Isaac's innocent devils fight that giant sphere made out of people? That's Legion. Yeah, Scott, maybe what I need to do, mate, is I need to adopt your approach, the kind of the DIY lo-fi punk aesthetic. Just get the game up, get the webcam on my face and be done. Well, you've never seen the show. Scott, have you played Symphony of the Night? Legion is a boss in that, although I don't think they're called Legion in Symphony of the Night. Maybe they are. In one of the games have got a different name, but it's basically like a giant sphere made of people. There's the wall. There's the wall. So the crawl says, wow, the show goes into that much of Hector's storyline. That makes me want to watch it more. Like, yes and no. So Hector is in it and is in it a lot. So Hector is like in seasons 2 onward. Hector and Isaac are in seasons 2, 3, 4. And the story's very different, to be fair. Like, it sets them up in the same sort of way. They're human Devil Forge Masters, but the way the show treats them and kind of what it does with them is different. But you know, it takes a lot of stuff. You know, it takes bosses, it takes locations and names and stuff like that, and just kind of reinterprets them. Because as I've said in my video, like, I really don't think the story in the game is really all that good. But you know, hey, is what it is. Right, first room you come to. Yes, lads. What's that in there? So let's fight these. Let's fight these fellas with a good baseline. Don't run away, cowards. Whoa. And of course, is Leon's story covered at all? It is mentioned, yeah. So Lottie just put Leon is mentioned in season 2. The main cast go back to the Belmont like family home, and there's a big painting of Leon on the wall, and Trevor mentions he's like, oh, the first Belmont like vampire hunter was Leon Belmont, and that's it. They don't talk about any of the events of Lament of Innocence or anything like that, but he is mentioned, which is like a nice little nod, which I think is cool. Steal, steal, steal. Do you know what? It's about time this devil started pulling some weight. I'm actually breaking a sweat here. Yes, get in, mate. You can sit back down. Mate, they do not want me to get in this coffee cup, do they? Unbelievable. Right, anyway, there it is. I think he's holding the handle. Oh, wait, I didn't get the explanation. I need to know what it's all about.
It may look like a family attraction, but its sickening spinning is not for the faint-hearted.
Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, good. This stream is cursed of darkness. Very good. Very, very good. Yeah, it's a damn good... Yeah, like you said, it's a damn good show. I know nothing about Castlevania and I loved it. And I actually think that's probably better, because a lot of the hardcore Castlevania fans are, you know, they got a little bit upset because it's not very similar to the show and what have you. So, you know, never mind though, eh, lads? Right, okay, so that's that done. We're not going to bother with any of the other guff. We're just going to go back under the wall. We're not going to fight Legion. Turn me into a little... There we go. See you, lads. I'm out of it. I want none of that. Lament was my first Castlevania, so I have a soft spot for it. Yeah, so Lament's brilliant. The more I talk about it, the more I just kind of am putting it as my default favourite Castlevania game. It gets nowhere near the amount of love that it deserves, and it's a proper Castlevania game. Non-linear, like action adventure, exploring a castle, whipping skeletons. It's got all the elements that you want from a Castlevania game. And it just sort of, it's weird. Like the N64 games, I think, are quite famous for being bad, even though they're not bad. But the PS2 games, it's like they don't really have a reputation for anything. It just seems like people just sort of, well, I guess Devil May Cry exists and God of War exists, so like character action games were kind of covered, and I think they just sort of fell through the cracks and aren't really well remembered, or aren't well remembered at all. But I love Lament. I love it. So I've very, very nearly 100%ed Lament. The only thing I've not done is is it the Hidden One, or whatever it's called? There's like a giant secret boss who is insanely hard, and no matter what weapons you use and what level you are, your damage reduction is always reduced to 1 per hit, so you can only ever take 1 HP at a time, and he's got like 1,000 HP, and it's ridiculous, and he does hundreds and hundreds of damage in return, so it's ridiculously hard. But that's the one thing. There's like 1 orb that you get for beating that boss. That's the only thing I've not got. So yeah, absolutely love it. I've not done Joaquin mode, but I actually thought about maybe Joaquin mode might be quite good for a stream. So we're working our way back to the teleport room now. So we're now going to teleport to another location, and we're going to start looking for some more chairs. Let's do a left here. Yeah. I'm feeling pretty good about the amount of damage I'm taking. Like, I'm just getting pounded by these guys and they're doing nothing. This is the first major location, so these are probably super low level dudes. I think I, and by extension Matt, have seen it 4 to 5 times. Yeah, easily. Maybe more. We've seen the first episode of season 1 probably 25 times, because it's one of those, we're getting from the pub and you've had a few cans, you've had a few pints, and you want to put something on the telly, but you don't really want to get invested in something. You just want to watch something for like 20 minutes. We will just put on Castlevania Season 1, Episode 1. Oh my god, aerial perfect block. That was completely unintentional. And so, like, we can quote that episode really well. All the benign, silly, like, side characters and all the NPCs, we know all their lines. Yeah, it's really good. I probably quote it once a day. So there are things that we quote that show probably on the daily. There are things we say, like we say, well, shit. We say that a lot. That's a line from Trevor from episode 1. Yeah, so there's quite a few that we do quote it. It's good. Me and Evie are chilling on the digital couch watching this. It's nice. Ah, that's so cool. Oh, you've actually seen people do that boss so cool. That's insane. Like, that's crazy. Well, I mean, well done to them. Well done to them. Oh, by the way, your Sticker Club stickers are in the post. I don't know how long they're going to take, but they should be with you by the time your 3rd month of your subscription, if your membership subscription is here, your stickers should be with you. I'm super, super grateful. There's some really sick ones in there as well, so I'm really pleased. Heck yeah, I'm so excited. Yeah, me too. I'm excited because I'm excited to, like, share my art with folks. Right, let's go. So now we're going to teleport. Can you choose? Yeah, you can choose where, right? So now we're going to go. So we've done Garibaldi Temple. I think Forest of Jigramont looks good. Or Aion Ruins looks really good. There's 4 there. So we're going to go to the Aion Ruins. Here we go. Lottie, I'm sorting through my fabric scrap box. Nice. Nice. Yeah, Lottie, my 4 to 5 times might have been an underestimate. It probably is an underestimate, to be fair. Oh, Stoked even says, yeah, perfect. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Right, here we go. At the areas, so there's only 1 floor, which is really good. Look at the length of this level, though. Oh my god. It is 85% explored, so there's still stuff I've not seen. Oh yeah, look, there's a whole grey area there. That's probably where we need to go. Right. The most northern point where a proboscis fairy will use its press it and see ability to open a locked door. So presumably its most northern point is going to be this area here. So we need to do a left. Oh, do you know what I'm going to do? Let's summon a thing that can actually fight. What are we going to do? Ayatai. This is a really good one. It looks absolutely adorable, but it's an absolute beast, which is really funny. There we go. Right, let's go. You don't have to fight. Is that on Patreon? Because that sounds cool. Evie, yes. So you can support me on Patreon or YouTube memberships or Ko-fi, whichever basically suits you. There's no benefit to one over the other. All the tier prices are the same and the tier rewards are the same. The bottom tier is basically just the tip tier. It's the minimum. It's like one space credit. And for that you get your name at the end. Oh, look at that. Leather chair. Nice. Nice. A gorgeous chair made from real leather for a real bigwig. The symbol of a boss, a hotshot, or a top man. I like that a lot. Right, good. So that's leather chair done. Oh, that's actually good. Cool. So apparently there's another one not too far away. But we weren't even intending to go for that one. We were trying to go for... Did I come from this way? Did I go the wrong way? Alright, sweet. Yeah, so that's the bottom tier is basically just a tip tier. It's just you get your name at the end of the video, you get your name in yellow on the Discord server, and stuff like that. But the middle tier is the sticker club, and I couldn't think of a better name for it than that. But I am an illustrator, and I get stuff made. I get stickers printed locally, vinyl die cut stickers, and if you support me on the middle tier, then I'll send you a sticker every month. Depending if you're in Europe, so you'll probably be same situation as the crawl because postage is really expensive. You'll get them every 3 months, so we'll just send you a bigger pack. I'll send you 3 stickers every quarter, so it's the same number of stickers. It's just a bit of a longer wait. I still can't believe they put chairs as Easter eggs on here. I know, it's the most mad thing, isn't it? It's like the most Konami thing imaginable. Right, so oh look, there you go. What's this? This is the hilarious cushion. I love that this guy's just in the way. Good for a laugh or two. This air-filled cushion makes the most peculiar noise when sat upon. It's a whoopee cushion. Brilliant. Good. So that's the hilarious cushion. The same area we used. Okay. So apparently this isn't. See, I came looking for a different chair. It said it was in the most northern part. This is the most northern part. Is there more northern parts? Can I be more northern? Never mind. Never mind. We'll figure it out. T-shirts coming soon. Yeah, T-shirts are coming. So if you're on the Discord, you might have seen that I designed a T-shirt design just for my own amusement the other day, and I actually got the proofs back from the printers today. So I've got the quotes, and I'm definitely pushing ahead with those. So there is a top tier, and basically it's the most expensive. And the way I see it on all the tiers is they're all essentially tips. But basically, like, I'll just give like some cool rewards to say thank you. And the top tier is, it's stickers and all the same perks as before, but you also get like one cool thing every year. This year it will probably be a print, which I've designed and had printed. And then next year it might be a shirt, might be, I don't know, whatever I want to do really. Essentially, like, it's just my way of saying thank you, and also, you know, it allows me to express myself creatively. Oh, I just love stickers. Yeah, I love stickers as well. So I collect stickers. I don't have a biscuit tin. I'm not as adorable as Lottie, but I do have a sticker collection. And I have things covered in stickers, like my PC case is covered in stickers. My sketchbooks are covered in stickers. Whoa. Whoa. Free mode, fixed mode. Oh, okay. Oh, I can just turn it. Okay, that's fine. No, we've been in that room. We don't need to do that. We want to go this way. So it says the most northern area, and that wasn't it. So the comedian's chair is in the most northern point, which isn't there, because that is where you use the major sorcery flame to burn away the vines. Oh, maybe this, is that a compass? Is that definitely north, do you think? Or do you reckon maybe that's north? It's kind of not really. Yeah, do you know what? It doesn't matter, does it? We're just finding chairs, mate. I still feel odd with Patreon and member stuff. That's why there's all £1 tiers, because I don't know what to do with them. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's a pretty good strat, because so I actually really like Josh's approach, panels to pixels. He just has 3 support tiers, and you get nothing. So he's just like, you can give me £1. I think it's like £1, £3, or £5, or something like that, or my 1, 5, 10, something like that. It's just money, and he just says, you're just supporting the channel. Obviously, you're under no obligation to do anything. I appreciate anything that you might want to do, but like, you know, it's just going to be up to you to choose how much you want to tip. And I think that's a pretty good approach. Whoa, look at these guys. I don't like them one bit. See you later. I'm out of here. So I'm just guessing. I'm going to head up here. Oh, so there's definitely like, there's definitely something, right? There's like a secret. There's a secret thing. I reckon it might be that. But I don't know how the heck we get there. I was really hoping that this was just going to be like a wall you could bash down here. Maybe, do you know what? Maybe that other room, that room with the big square room, I feel like that might be, I feel like there might be another exit out of there. Also, do we get the Panini style sticker album? Oh, see, you're a girl after my own heart. I absolutely love, I genuinely love sticker albums. We do the football, the Premier League football sticker album is a big thing here. That was the thing all the kids had in school. And I've never liked football. I've never followed football, but I loved the sticker book. And once I was really hoping. I was really hoping that there'd be a door in that wall. Doesn't look like there's like a secret. So look, there's vines there, right? So that's where. Yeah, okay, fine. All right, we'll go back the other way. I just thought I had a little theory, but it wasn't to be. I'm not going that way. We're going that way. Need me to look it up? I mean, Lottie, you can. So I'm looking for, the one I'm currently looking for is the comedian's chair in the Aion Ruins. And Aion is spelt like this at the top right. A-I-O-L-O-N. Oh, it's the same. That's so sick. So when I became a grown man and I had my own money and had my own income, me and my housemate at the time. Oh, look at that! This slogger is actually doing me some damage. Unacceptable. We did the sticker albums together. So we said we've got money now, so we would just buy like a retail box of stickers. It's like 150 packs of stickers, and they were like I don't know how much they were, like 20, 30 quid. So like not a lot of money, but we bought a lot of them. I reckon maybe go up, something like that. But yeah, we actually, ironically, still didn't complete a sticker album, even though we bought absolutely hundreds of stickers. But it was great. It was great getting all the stickers. Still love it. I need your help here, Fluffykins. We need to get rid of these dudes. That's good. That's really good, that. Do that. Do that more. Perfect. Oh, I could have done a steal. Can I do a steal? Are you going to let me? Yeah, where there's a slogger, there's always a Gaibon. We also had a Hero Quest one, but that was by Merlin. That's sick. I didn't have a Hero Quest sticker album. I love Hero Quest. Oh no, get him. Oh, this is too much. This is unacceptable. Get him! Will you get this Gaibon? Thank you. I'm going to need to get a fairy out and start doing some healing. Oh, I need a fairy anyway. Spirit of Fuji. Okay, cool. Can you do heal? Can you heal? Heal level 1, time heal, healing field. Yeah, do that. Let's do some healing. Oh, WWF. I think I did have that with the wildlife one. I think I did have that. Yeah, so Comedian's Chair, Aion Ruins, the area's most northern point where a proboscis fairy will use its presidency ability to open a locked door. So I've been to what I think is the most northern point. So I think what I'm struggling with is maybe what the game defines as north. Or maybe, I guess what the game what I mean by that is what I define as north, because I think maybe I'm getting a bit lost. Because clearly that room is the most northern point. But that's not getting me there. So I'm just going to try some other rooms. It looks like a little thing you can fit through, doesn't it? Probably isn't, but it looks like you could. Scott used to collect the wrestling stickers. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Wow, look at this guy on the lizard. Yo, this guy's cool. Look at them, they're all over the place. These corridors are so tight. Is this his plan, just to keep going around me in circles? Fair play. Fair play. Right, I've had enough of this. I've had enough of this nonsense now. I'm not playing anymore. See you later. Still here, just in the BG since I'm busy at work today. That's cool, man. I'm glad to have you here. Glad to have you here, HBR. So this is just a big ass room. So I need to figure out how to get into that room there, I reckon. So I've got the proboscis fairy and the... Oh. What's happening here? Seems I've set something off here. Oh man, that one's poisoned. Ha ha ha. Loser. Whoa! There we go. There we go. I need some crowd control. I need a big swingy axe or something. The trident. That would do it. I better get something good from this. Because there's like 1,000 lizard men down here. Oh, they're fishmen. No, it was one Lovecraft baddie or another, innit? Frogmen, fishmen, lizard men, bird men. What we're finding out is that horny, bored villagers will do anything to pass the time. I'm actually going to hire. I'm actually going to bring in someone who can fight. Let's get HPR Shredder's summoned skull. You can start carving them up. Do it. Look at him go. It's a monster. Oh my god, they're just never ending, aren't they? I'm just looking for chairs, mate. I didn't want to fight. I didn't want to fight fishmen. You guys could have left me alone. You could have just stayed in your little fish hovel and you could have been fine. I'm just passing through. I'm just a man with a lightsaber and some questions. I'm just looking for the chairs. But now you've all been killed by my super awesome immortal skeleton. Oh man, and now these? This was not what we wanted tonight. I remember these guys being absolutely horrid as well. Use some powers, lad. Use some of your powers. Okay, they're not so bad. I don't have to be too afraid of them. That's it. Bit of heavenly sword. Like the band. Yes, fella. Wrecking them. Did we do it? Oh, what have I found here? This is like... Is this like a... This better not be going on forever because I'll be very upset. The golden axe strat again. Oh. Nice, he's done. Right, I can't read the chat, I'm really sorry. There's too much going on. I'm fighting wizards and genies and dudes on lizards. It's too much for me. It's too much for my feeble brain. Oh, look, it's got an actual guide up. Here we go. How are you all not dead yet? More lizards. Oh, there's comparatively fewer, so hopefully this means it'll be... Oh yeah, there we go. Yes! That's how my guy does it. Did we win? What did we win? Nothing. That was horrible. Let's not stay around in here. I love the Jin's design, says Eva. Well, I loved it too, but I loved seeing it go away even more. Right. Let's pause for a second. Let's pause for a second. Right, what are we saying? Oh, Scott says while picking up monthly copies of the Ancestral Trail 2000 AD and official PlayStation, later PC Zone. I was also a PC Zone reader. Great magazine. 2000 AD and PC Zone, both very good parts of my younger years. The top part of this road will lead to a doorway on your right with a room that contains the comedian's chair and the orichalcum. This metal is very tough to get, so be sure to use it wisely. Yes, so you've got the right bit, but I don't know how to get that top part of that road. What is the top part of that road, I suppose, is what I'm looking for. Maybe that room had it. There wasn't a chair in that room though, was there? I don't think there was. I think there's a room somewhere where that proboscis fairy needs to push a button and it will open it up. Strangely attractive for a fish, man. Yeah, see, they always are. They always are. See, you belong in one of these weird Lovecraft villages. You're like, yeah, do you know what? I could go for some of that weird fish hybrid. Have you got the director's chair? No, I'm looking for the director's chair and the comedian's chair are apparently in the same area, according to the guide I've got. So apart from one of them is in the lower room, but that's again. So like this is the whole point of like looking for the most northern room, which I thought was that room there in the center of the screen currently, but I think it might be this greyish room. And I think that is the one where we need to get the proboscis fairy's ability to open up a path to it. That's what I'm thinking. Although I don't know for sure. But I feel like I'm missing something along here. Maybe what I'll do... Oh, I know what I'll do is I'll kill everything. And then I'll get the proboscis fairy out and maybe it can find like a door or something. I don't know. This geezer's just absolutely ripping them apart, so... And yeah, you're right. Now, the chain thing does actually look like... Objection! Stop moving around so fast. That's it. Just do a die instead. Do us all a favour and just do a die. Right. Now, let's get the proboscis fairy out. The Ancestral Trail was first published in December of 1992. I think I have a binder of all my issues in the loft. I'm genuinely interested in seeing your binder of magazines, Scott. I love the old, magazine binders. Oh, this isn't the proboscis fairy. This is a wizard type. We don't want this. I mean, maybe I do for the moment because he's wrecking face, but... Ah, go away. I love this as well, but it's like you've defeated a few, so it goes, I reckon I'll just spawn a few more in. Come on then. Let's just yeah, there we go. There's one more, I think. Nice. Yeah, we got him. Oh no, now there's bloody sloggers. Oh, there's multiple sloggers. This sucks. Come on. Right. Now let's actually get the proboscis fairy out. No? Oh, here we go. There it is. Yes. There it is. The little Wario fairy. Push it. There we go. What? You missed that, didn't you? Because the stream's gone all nasty. Oh man, that looks so sick. So you kind of missed a really funny cutscene there. Oh, you saw the goofy bomb? Good. Did you see the cool, like, black and white, like, silhouette? That was sick. Right, okay. I feel like this is going to be it, because we just used the push it and see ability. So that's got to be something. And now we're going to switch back to something that can do lots of good fighting, because I don't want to do it for myself. These things are also super annoying. Yeah, good. Round we go, round we go, round we go. Shut up, you. Oh my god, look at them. There's absolutely tons of them. Is this it? Is this it? Is this one? Yes. What? This is literally a chair from a wrestling ring. The Orichalcum. The ultimate metal. Created on a phantom continent. Shines with a red light. Excellent. So that's that. We've got that. That's absolutely wonderful. And then this now means we've got... that is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. A comic masterpiece created by a legendary comic duo. Laughter guaranteed. A real rib tickler. That's brilliant. That's the best. That's the best we've seen yet. Right, that's the comedian's chair. Okay, sick. Comedian's chair. So we're now just going to keep going around, because apparently the director's chair is also in the same area. Ah, damn it. Damn it. That's why these things are so annoying. You can't let them touch you. Keep going round. Just keep going round. Right, what were we saying? The artwork was cool. It was the first fantasy thing I was attached to as a kid, apart from 2000 AD, of course. See, I'm not familiar with it, mate. I know 2000 AD, but I'm not familiar with this other one. So you'll have to show me. You'll have to send me a link. Okay, that's just a potion. That's fine. We can have potions. Potions are good. We like that. My mum used to have a true crime mag at the same age to get tat. And I used to read those from cover to cover. Oh god, the serial killer stuff. Why do women love serial killers so much, huh? I mean, I'm pretty sure I know why, but like, what a thing. The true crime genre is like so powerful. It's been going for decades. So, oh yeah, look, down here. Yeah, let's go and let's try down here. Let's try down here for another chair. Whoa. Stand out the way of these spirits. Oh yeah, so I reckon all the way through. And then I guess right at the end. You know why, says Lottie. Yeah, I do know why. I do know why. Here it is. Here it is. So, oh, what's that up there? Megingalos. The lower the HP becomes, the more damage they'll cause. That's a cool little artifact. That's wicked. We like that one. But anyway, so this is going to be the director's chair, isn't it? This is Francis Ford Coppola's chair on the set of Megalopolis. Looking dead serious. Dead serious. Got a lot riding on this. I had to sell a vineyard to make this film. The comfy, no-nonsense seat of a renowned director famous for his temper. Sit here at your own risk. Love that. Absolutely love that. Love them all. I'm loving the fact that we've now... How many chairs in are we? I think we've done... I'm just gonna quickly go to the old... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. That's less than I thought. I'll be honest with you, that's less than I thought. I thought we'd done double digits. But we've now done all of the Aion Ruins. So that's pretty good. I think next we'll do the Forest of Jigramont, because there's another 4 there. So off we go to the Forest of Jigramont. So that means we've got to work our way back round to that warp room. Shouldn't be too hard. Ignore all these. Stop fighting, Matt. Stop it. I'm getting myself so excited with my big Terminator 2 arms. Running after John Connor's car, but look, I'm never going to catch it with that speed. Did I go the wrong way? Did I go the wrong way? Yep. Yep. So I'm going to do a right out of here. So you see that base movement speed cannot be improved upon. Slightly annoying. Ooh, my health's getting a bit low, isn't it? And serial killers. Yeah, right. Same. I mean, it's the same thing, right? It's the same thing. Yeah, we're going to go back this way. He's fighting fishmen. I'm not paying the slightest bit of interest. I don't want to know about fishmen, lizard men, bird men, muck men. I don't want to know about any of the men. Keep the men out of it, I say. Slogger and Gaibon also appeared in the animated series. For those of you who are interested to know. Not as like big boss characters or anything like that, just as like regular footmen. They get absolutely beasted. So there was me saying I think we can do 23 chairs in a night. I mean, I'm sure we could if I stayed up really late, but I'm not a night owl. So, but that means the best news is, that means you get to come back and we do even more chairs next time. How lucky are you? Right, let's get in. Oh, that was my lamp going out. I was really panicking then. I thought I'd had a power cut. Which has actually happened this week. Right, do you know... where did I say we were going to go? The Forest of Jigramont. I'm going to do this, then I'm going to swap my... I'm going to do that right now. Swap the lamp. I've got a spare set up. Don't worry about it, lads. Whoa, that was bright. Turn that down a little bit. That's looking good, isn't it? Is it a bit too bright? I think it's a bit too bright. That's pleasant enough. Just want to see me off. That's lovely, that. Just nice soft lighting, isn't it? Just a nice bit of soft lighting. More beer, Black Flag shirt. Yeah, man. Yeah. Love it. Absolutely love it. So if you know More Beer are a Bristol-based brewery. And all their beers are sort of named after punk bands. And they're very, very kind of cool about music. And they have a ton of shirts that are bootleg band logos, but replaced with their brand, which is really good. Really, really good. And yeah, I saw the Black Flag one. I was like, that's the best shirt. Because Black Flag's like it's the good, like basic white hardcore guy brand, isn't it? So I love that. Right, Forest of Jigramont. Right, I think what we'll do, in the south, past the first save room, that's where we're going to head. I reckon it's going to be that grey room there. We're going to get the Stump stool in the middle of the area, located between two save rooms. Yeah, round from the aqueduct. So it's going to be somewhere down there. All right, sweet. Down we go. Oh, he's not evolving, is he? Oh no, he's giving birth. Okay, fine. He laid a little devil egg. A little deviled egg. Chair Hunter 2. Electric Boogaloo. Yes, absolutely. You know it. You absolutely know it. Right. Forget the lizard men. See? Lizard men, fish men. It's all just Lovecraft sexy nightmares. Right, what we'll do is we'll do a quick save. Because I suddenly panicked then when the... Oh, the save room chair actually counts as a chair as well. So, there you go. That's another chair we've done. Actually, I think I can tick that. Yeah, save room chair. That's on the list. Done that. And the teleport chair. That counts as well. So, that's actually... We actually hit double digits now. So, we'll save that. That's good. Well done, us. Double digits on the chairs. Spooky vibes. Was that when the light went out? Yeah. I do have an old YouTube thumbnail for my David Cage series inspired by the Black Flag logo. That's sick, man. That's awesome. Right. So we're looking for a room between the two So this is kind of between the two save rooms. So that's the two red kind of rooms there. And it is in the middle of an area located between the two. So it's basically just somewhere around here. I feel like it's going to be up that very, very long. Oh, do you know what? It might be up there because you need... you need to use the cuddly man. I think he runs all the way down. There's like some giant skittles at the end and you got to knock him over. So I think we'll head there. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, we'll head there. That's what we'll do. So I love a bootleg. I love a good bootleg logo. Oh, look at that. This guy just gave it the big one just before getting hit in the head with 1,000 knives. Don't give it, mate. Don't give it. You're giving it the big talk. I love how they're going straight for my ID, right, and they're leaving me alone. So turning left. And it's the Drac pose from Symphony. Oh, did I miss that? Look at these horrible orcs. Horrid things, aren't they? Look at them. Like pig people. Pig people! You know what they've been doing? Ugh. Makes you sick, doesn't it? Right, there we go. There's the big... That was the big long room. Where was that? Here it is. So I think you do hip. Right. We back? Am I back in the room? Yeah, good. Okay, there's my eye tie. So now what we can do is we can do this hip ride power. And yeah, there he goes. He's quite hard to turn, but... Right, there you go. Now we're putting back on. So that is... There's something through here for sure. Probably just a bunch of dudes to fight, no doubt. But what I'm talking about is chairs. What I'm interested in is chairs. You guys like the you like the hip ride? Yeah, that is good. So I'm hoping that there's going to be a chair down here, not going to be some insane boss that I'm going to get stuck and have to fight, because I don't want to do that. Ignore all the people, they're fine. We don't worry about that. This is why the salt for this game is so dumb. Yeah, like 100%, right? Like the point is that Konami, like in this era especially, but the 90s and 2000s, they just didn't give a flip. And it's great because like there's like Iga's hat. You can get like, you know, Igarashi's cowboy hat is an item you can wear in this game. It's like a custom piece of armor. And there's an electric guitar that you can swing, and it's like absolutely crap. Oh, okay. So that wasn't it. This is just dragon scale. Okay, fine. This is for like the top end crafting. Still, it was a good thing to get, and plus it was really funny. All right, there you go. Forest, there we go. Forest of Jigramont. So apparently there should be, it said, yeah, inside a cave, you'll find a room that's blocked off by a sloping tunnel. Use a battle type shoulder eye to smash through the statues through a hidden path. Take the upper path to a room. Okay. Let's have another quick look back in there then, because there's apparently a woodman's chair. There's nothing here, right? I mean, there's no chair, right? Now, sometimes I did have the chairs in these rooms, but they're like bang in the middle. So this obviously... Damn! Is there like a secret? Is there a secret or something? Yeah, I just think that if you are upset... Oh, look, no, look, there's a tiny little... Yeah, there's a tiny door that we didn't go in. Yeah, I think if you're getting salty over a game that clearly doesn't care... That's the thing, like, you're getting upset. But the people who made the game don't care, because they had fun. And I think that's the key thing about creativity, isn't it? It's like, you're having fun. And critics will want to get mad, and they want to tell you that you're doing things wrong, and they want to tell you that You aren't good at things. Oh my god, look, it's Mokujin from Tekken. Look, he's just floating. He's just floating. The absolute hip strength of this guy. Oh my god, that's so good. Have a little sit on his lap. Of course I want to explain this. A wooden chair shaped like a man. Be careful how you sit in it, or it may look somewhat rude. Amazing. That's good. Sexy times. I think Woodman's is the best yet. Woodman's chair is the best. Oh, that made things... Oh, hello. Do you know what? I'm going to equip that right now. Is it unusable? No, it's not in here. It's in... It'll be in equip. So the boiling... What was the void ring do? Okay, it seems you... Okay, fine. Yeah, good. What did I just get? Rare ring. Enemies are more likely to drop items. Yeah, we want that. We want that. Thanks very much. That was brilliant. Straddle that wood. Straddle that wood. Yeah, good, thanks. Right, the woodman's chair, done. Okay, so there's... apparently that all of them are going to be sort of in this area, so that's really good. That's going to be really good. We're going to get 4... We're going to get 3 more while we're here. In the forest of... So I mean, this place is called the Forest... But it's just another dungeon, isn't it? It's just more grey walls. And like I said, I've got no shade to throw. But this is just it's very clear how much time they had. I think it was like a year and a bit. I think it was less than 2 years, I think, between Lament and Curse. Because Lament did so well, so Konami were like, yeah, do another one. Use the same engine. Use as many assets as you can and basically just churn it out. So that's kind of why they went for a more linear... Oh, it's going to be laying an egg. Cool. Thanks, mate. Do I have to pick these up? Or do they automatically go into my inventory? Oh, no, I do have to pick them up. Okay, fine. Not that it matters. I don't care. I ain't fighting these horrible pigmen. I say it to Evie all the time, and now I'm sleeping in the shed. Worth it. Scott, if you weren't the best, you'd be the worst. So we're looking, so somewhere around here, I reckon we're looking for a little... Do you reckon it might be another button? Another little press it and see adventure? You done? You done back here? Ooh, what'd they drop? Jet black. So, near the first save room. Yeah, so there is a secret room here. We just have to figure out how to access it, don't we? How do we get in that room? Between the last save room and the aqueduct entrance. Oh, the last save room. No, that can't be right. Oh, that dead end there. That's the thing we need to go to. Okay, cool. So. In the south, past the first save room, in the middle of an area located between the 2 save rooms found before entering the aqueduct. So the aqueduct is the previous. What does it mean? Is that the way to the aqueduct there, do you think? It's kind of confusing. Near the first save room. Okay, so I think we need to find a way into this room. Let's pull out a proboscis and see if that does it. That did the last one. Is there a button? You got a button, mate? You found one before. No? Okay, okay. So I think... Oh, that's the aqueduct there, right? So that... So I think, yeah, look, I think that's one of them there. But one of them definitely says it is in the beginning of the area near the first save room. And I think that's that room there. I think we need to figure out how to get into that room there. Lottie, are you about? Let's pull out the proboscis. If you are, I'm trying to find the Western toilet, or the Stump stool. I can't remember which one because I think I've got them confused. All I know is I've got a secret room here. Oh, excellent. Hello. Yes, if you wouldn't mind looking up either Western toilet or Stump stool in Curse of Darkness. There is a secret room here, and I just can't figure out how to get into it. And I think that room contains the chair. I thought the proboscis fairy was going to find a button, because that's how the last secret room worked. So I guess I was just hoping I'd get a twofer. Okay. To the southwest of Area 2, I'm not really sure what that means, was an open place that was filled with water. Now that it's gone, you can fully explore the section from the Western toilet, which is a very elegant chair and a chest. Okay, would you look up maybe the Stump stool? Because perhaps that's the one I'm looking for. It's one that says it's like right by the first save room. Oh no, these are bad guys. Really bad guys. Stump stool, yes, please, if you can find that. Scott likes that. Oh, so this is a boss arena. So this is this the end then? Is that the problem I'm having? Is I've got the... There we go. So maybe that's the point. The problem I'm having is maybe that's the beginning. South past the first save room. So I think maybe this is the boss at the end of the level, and that's the problem I'm having. Right, okay, fine. That's fine. So we'll jump back to what could possibly be the beginning. Alright, no worries. In the south past the first save room. Alright, sweet. So yeah, I feel like this might be the end. So that's the save room. We'll have a quick save here though, just in case. Doesn't hurt, does it? Doesn't hurt to be sensible. Nice. Don't want to jinx it, but we've not done the thing for a few minutes now. Do you reckon it's a peak hours thing? I am tempted to believe that it is. Forget them all. Forget them all. They're horrible. Oh God, look at them. There's loads. I hate them all. I hate them. I killed them like animals. Could be, eh? Could be. Yeah, right. It would be very annoying if that was the case. It would be very annoying if that was the case. So what's down? Oh, that's just... oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter which way you go. It's going to be roughly the same. God, my kingdom for just like an item that makes you run faster. Not just the men. For the women. And the lizard children. Whoa, skeleton dogs. Lizard dudes. See you later. Oh, he's winding up. Yeah, I just saw that coming out of nowhere. Gonna get a whack. Right, so that's... Okay, fine. So... Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna run my way back here. Ooh. Tiny little bit of lag there. Right, here we go. That's the teleport room. We don't care for that. Oh, this is where we came in. This bit's nice. I was saying it's even the outdoor areas, they kind of feel just like castles. Like there's like invisible walls and stuff. So that dead end in the map, that is definitely something. I like the way his belly jiggles. That's a cool little detail. Back. Missed a bit. Missed it. Missed the door. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, doggies. Hello, poochies. So I think we go down here. And I've written down, if it looks like a dead end, which is down here, I've left myself a little cross on the map. And I don't even know how to remove those things. I must have been very dedicated when I put that in. Oh, okay. Oh, I left it here to like look at this. So what? Okay, so I think if we summon Jamie, then I think we can get him to do hip press. Oh, brute force, is that it? Oh no, that's the lifting up the door. Okay, so we need hip press. Fingers crossed. The Ayatai can do that. Does have a little butt. It did have a little thing that was a butt. I'm hoping that's a hip press. Yes. Hey. Oh, these guys are wicked. These are some Hero Quest looking dudes. Dark Warlock. Great. Great name. Oh god, there's tons of them. Come on, Ayatai, let's fight him. Nice. Oh, this is quite a big looking area. Alright, well let's have a little look around. I hope it's... Oh look, we're gonna get down to that secret area. We've just got to fight all these suckers. Come on, let's get the big lads. Come on. Good. Good. Right, through we go, through we go, through we go. What have we got now? Nothing. I'm feeling good about this. Was that a Jingle All the Way reference? Yeah! I got you the Turbo Man! Oh, I dropped it then. I dropped the Arnold. But yes, absolutely. Jamie! Ether. That's definitely just what you... I've seen a load of Brazilian kids huffing that out of a Coke bottle. Bad stuff. Put that cookie down. That's Jingle All the Way, isn't it? That's Jingle All the Way. Right, so there's another door. There's another door down here. It takes us to a chair. Trust me. There's the chairs are coming, and they're going to be huge. More big lads. Oh, the way's blocked. I just realised these dudes have skull heads. That's sick. Shame they're dead. Go on, get him. I vividly remember as a kid when a friend of mine explained what ether actually was. I was confused how it could restore mana in all the video games I played. Yeah, right? You're like, what? Why? Yes, there it is. That's the rattan chair, I believe. Carbon steel. Nice. Have some nice cook's knives made out of that. Thank you, that'd be lovely. Alright, here we go then. The rattan. A rattan chair made by a certain cane-bending lady of high standing. Comfortable and relaxing. Sure. We can mark that as done. Forest of Jigramont rattan chair. Okay, good. Very pleased about that. Evie says, Trump, the chairs are coming. Let me tell you, they're going to be huge, amazing, best chairs. I wish I could do a Trump. It's an elusive one because it's like it sounds like it's really easy, but I just really struggle with it. I think you need to have the hands going at the same time, like the tiny little hands. Let me tell you, we got the best chairs. These chairs, whoa. You won't have seen anything like it. Many people have said that they're the best chairs. We've seen a lot of chairs, but no. These are the best chairs. Just to a voice that sounds like brain cells are dying. Dying? Dying? Mate, they are gone. The guy's not in a good way. Insane to me. Insane. I don't want to get terribly political, but I will. Insane to me that Kamala Harris is not out with a stonking lead. Like, how is that not going to be an absolute landslide? Many people have called me the chairperson. That's really good. They call me the chairperson. I don't know if it's true, but that's what they're saying. Let's get out of here. We got these beautiful NFTs. Right. Yeah, it's pretty wild, says the crawl. I mean, dude, like, it's for me, I live thousands of miles away. No, not that this won't affect my life. It definitely will. Like, the president of America is kind of the president of the world. Like, it will have effects on policy in my country and the way that my politicians interact with yours. But like I said, it's just insane to me. So we just had 14 years of, you know, our equivalent to the Republicans, our Conservative Party, and they just lost massively, like massive landslide, partly because everybody's just so fed up of the economy tanking and culture war shit being in the papers every day and just all the hallmarks of having a, you know, right-wing conservative government. Everyone just got sick of it, and so they've all gone with our equivalent of a left-wing party. They're not that left, but you know, they're as good as we've got. But like, everybody just had enough, and it was like, no, we're not going to go through this again. We're not going to have any more of this. And it's crazy to me. Like, it would be like if the Conservatives in the UK just came back tomorrow, and people were like, yeah, I'll vote for them. You know, they've destroyed our economy, they've destroyed industry, they've destroyed welfare, they've destroyed healthcare. You know, they've taken money out of public services and just lined their own pockets with it, barefaced, like not even rumours, that's just true. Yeah, we'll have them back. Yeah, we'll have them back. Like, wild. Wild to me that it is not a 99-1, you know, split. The fact it's even close to 50-50 is crazy. That cherry Coke beer was so good. We're coming up on 9 o'clock. We're not doing too bad for time. I'm probably not going to stream for too much longer. I'm so happy that basically like it's fixed itself, but that really does just kind of confirm it to me that my ISP are basically throttling my speed during peak hours, because it was basically between about like what, 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Or like 8:30ish. And the same thing happened last time we streamed as well. So like, I can't help but feel that something's going on there. And I'm not pleased about it. Right, so it said, so I think this is where you come in here, the aqueduct. And it said there's an area by the first save room, and there is a bit of split in the white line. So I think we've got to head there. Oh yeah, because look, there used to be water. And now there isn't. And there's a chest down there. And there's the chair. Oh, Lottie, you did it. You superstar. Ignore the skeletons. No one cares. I can open that chest, though. I will do that. I'll summon myself a little... no, not a mage. I need a fairy. Fairies can open chests. You can't open chests yourself in this game. You need to have a fairy do it for you. Devil's Vein. You found the toilet, Lottie. You found the toilet. I found it after your instructions. You did the thing. You're a very good person, and we love you very much. You keep the stream going. You keep the morale high. You keep the vibes flowing. I can't wait to sit on that toilet. I cannot wait. I just want to kill this skeleton first. You did the thing. You did the thing. You did it. Congratulations. Oh, man. Right, you're in the wall, so you can just stay there. No more skeletons, please. I need to use the toilet. I'm pretty sure they don't come for you on the toilet. I just wanted to have a nice little... I want to enjoy the ambiance. I also like the fact it's European toilet. Look at that. What an absolute superstar. The stance. The lean. This guy needs to get more protein. More protein? I mean more fibre. Disrobing is not required to sit here, although you may be thought somewhat odd if observed. Sure. Ghetto in the chat says, how's this one compared to Lament? I liked the combat there, but the map design got real stale, honestly. I would say, in terms of like level layout, this is not as good as Lament. I think Lament is better at it. I think Lament's combat is actually a bit better because it's a bit tighter. This has got way more options, tons of weapons, like 60 odd weapons and combos you can learn and all that kind of stuff. But for me, it's a bit too big. It feels a little flabby. Whereas Lament was very focused. You know, you just learn very simple whip combos and, you know, get your dodges down and using their orbs. I much preferred that. But what this game has going for it is it has chairs, which is what we're here tonight to do. To find... It flashed! Did you hear that? It flashed. Ha! Brilliant. Oh, sleepy time for Evie. Super cozy. Thank you for a good time. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for consistently showing up for the streams. It's really cool to have like the same people here. It's really cool. So thank you for hanging out. Sven van der Velde says, I dropped in kind of late, but what the hell are you actually doing? What's this business with the chairs? Are you taking a poo? Yeah, so Sven, Castlevania Curse of Darkness has 23 secret hidden chairs hidden around the game. And they do nothing. They're just secret chairs you can sit in, and they have a brief description of what the chair is. So I'm trying to find all the chairs because they put them there, and by Jove, do I want to find them. That's Western Toilet done. So the next bit, I believe, the Stump stool. Lottie, you posted up how you find the Stump stool, didn't you? Forest, the south path past the first save room. Okay. So that's the first save room there, I believe. Gator says, I did have Adventure Rebirth to finish anyway. Cool. I mean, I'm not saying it's not worth playing. It's definitely worth playing. It's still very good. I love this era of Castlevania games. I prefer these 3D games to the GBA and the DS games, for instance. And that's not to throw any shade on those games. Those games are great. I just kind of vibe with these ones a little bit more. If you have to buy physical though, they're very expensive, so I wouldn't recommend doing that. Yes, the atmosphere looks top notch. I'll definitely get around to playing this one. Yeah, the atmosphere of these two are both really good. Like the vibes are there, the music's fantastic. This era, like of 3D graphics, I think is really good. It's like I just love these kind of. You wouldn't necessarily call it low poly, but it's like maybe medium poly. Or you might call it low poly. I don't know by today's standards, but. It's not like PS1. It's significantly more polys than PS1. Dale Stevenson says, how late am I? You're not too late. I'm not going to be streaming for too much longer, to be fair. We have found about, I think, 12 or 14 of the 20-odd chairs. So there's plenty left to find. But I'm not going to be streaming late into the night. It's just gone 9 o'clock here in the UK. I don't know whereabouts you are, but... right, we've got to look for this Stump stool. Oh look, it's just there. It's just right there. Oh sick. We're going to kill these dudes. Let's get who should we bring out? Oh no, let's bring out the dragon. This dragon can do some munching. Come on, where are you? Oh, Scott's off as well. Okay, mate. Thank you very much for joining. Good night. Have a good one. Thank you very much for being part of the stream. As always, as I said, it's lovely to have the same people turning up. It's nice to have our mates turning up. Dale Stevenson says, this is the best game ever made. Wow, that's a bold claim. I don't agree with you, but I also love hearing people talk about their favourite games. So super into that. Let's have a quick seat on the Stump stool, eh? That's just a stump. What's it going to say? A rough seat made by the pioneers who cleared this area. Its core surface is hard on the rear. Lovely. Sven van der Velde says, are you using a guide for this? Yes, so I wrote a guide myself by basically looking up a few game facts and kind of condensing them down into a spreadsheet. So I have a spreadsheet on my laptop down here. So I have them all organised by area, and I've got a little tick box so that once I've found it, I can tick them off. So with that, that is the 4 chairs in the Forest of Jigramont. So now I'm very pleased to announce we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of the chairs, which is brilliant. I'll do Dracula's Castle last, but let's do the gondola. Oh, I think the gondola is after you. Yeah, okay. We'll do Abandoned Castle. I've got both of them from Abandoned Castle, but we're gonna get them all on stream. We want to see it happen. This game had monster riding, dragon riding, bird riding before God of War. Yeah, well, same year, right? Same year as God of War. I think God of War is probably one of the reasons this game didn't do so well. Well, that and the fact like the PlayStation 3 had been announced and the Xbox 360 had come out maybe by this point. So I think the PS2 games in 2005 really did struggle to sell because it was almost like people were like, well, I'm getting an Xbox or I've got an Xbox, stuff like that. But yeah, no, this game's sick, man. Like, oh look, health stealing. Genuinely think the last few games in this generation were some of the best. I include God of War in that. I think the first God of War is absolutely brilliant. And a variant of pickpocket before Skyrim. Yeah, the stealing. Yeah, you can't beat the stealing. I'm not doing any tonight. Sven van der Velde says, are you emulating? Yes, absolutely. The PS2 did not look this good. This is upscaled significantly from the internal resolution of the PS2. I'm running this in PCSX2, not the most recent, like version 1.4, I think. It's like a really old version. Mostly because I started on this game years ago and I want to keep the save file. Right, I said we're going to the abandoned castle, didn't I? Where's abandoned castle? Oh, is abandoned castle at the first area? Maybe I have to go to Baljet Mountains and like go back up. Let's try that. To be fair, if or when Konami makes a new Castlevania game, I hope it's a jump forward in gameplay, not another Metroidvania or a side-scroller. Shake up the formula. I am inclined to agree with this. I don't know if you've ever seen... So that... Is that... I want to make sure I get this right. So I think that there is the castle, right? Yeah, that goes to the aqueduct. We don't want to go to the aqueduct. I think we want to work our way back up there to go to the castle. I agree. So I don't know if you've ever seen, but I make videos here on YouTube, and I've been covering pretty much the whole Castlevania series. And one of the things that I say is that I really like the early games, not because I like the 2D side-scrollers. I do, but what I like about them is that each game is like really different. So each game was made by a completely different team. They didn't keep the same people on it. It wasn't Koji Igarashi and his cohorts, you know, for the longest time. The first like 10 games in the series were made by a different team each time, near enough. And that meant that there could be different music, there could be different gameplay styles, different like new ideas brought into it, different art styles. So I thought that's really good, and it made every game feel really fresh. So there's sort of like connective tissue in that they're always Castlevania. You're always a Belmont. You're always whipping skeletons. You're always fighting Dracula. But it meant that there's a lot of flexibility in the world, a lot of flexibility in the storytelling, that they could always do something different. And I think the 3D games are a really good extension of that. They tried to do something different. It goes a bit more Devil May Cry-ish, a little bit more 3D kind of character action game, which I loved. And yeah, I would love to see if they do another one. I want to see that continued. I don't want to just see it rest on its laurels. Because, yeah, the N64 games were, like, pretty out there for the time, you know? Like, they're breaking new ground. It doesn't always work, but I always prefer a swing and a miss to a safe bet. And for a long time, Castlevania was never a safe bet. And I thought that was a really good thing. Right, is this it? No, that's not it. What is that room? Oh, that's where that's where you get your Innocent Devil. Oh, it looks great. I've been considering getting a gaming laptop just so I can emulate PS2 for nostalgia. I hear most things run perfectly now with a decent setup. Yeah, true. There are a few games left outlying that don't run perfectly, but they are in the vast minority. Like, it's maybe double digits, but most likely it's single digits. Even games that notoriously were bad at emulating have been... The latest version of PCSX2, version 2.0, has increased the compatibility for so many games. Games which didn't run at all now run flawlessly, like 60 FPS, full HD, like 4K. They work fine, so definitely get into it. And it's pretty low maintenance. You don't need a very powerful PC to run this stuff. Like, the emulator is very well optimized. It's really good. By the way, that little chair, that little what do you call it? Gondola, that's a chair. That counted as a chair. So we can tick that one off. We're now looking for the therapeutic chair, the far north of 1F. So let's have a look. Oh god, look at the size of this thing. So we just got to go down, right? So we've got to do. We just got to down. We just got to go down. Cool. Is this a boss room? It must be a boss room. Lottie says I'm heading off. All right, cool. Thanks so much. Oh, Dale says... Oh, Gato's already seen. I'm a big fan. Thank you very much. That's cool. I'm super appreciative of that. So I'm a little bashful, but that's really cool. Thank you very much. And yeah, it keeps it fresh. Even the N64 games look like a bit of a leap of faith. And I do believe that. I believe they are a leap of faith. They didn't know what they were doing. I'm sure you've seen my video, but they really didn't have a strong idea of where they were going to go with those games. You know, 3D was relatively new to them. The N64 was relatively new to them. So yeah, like, I've got mad respect for it. I always want to see games, as I said, a swing and a miss. I want to see those types of games. Dale says, I've got to go, but don't worry, I liked your video. Hey, thank you very much. That's very cool of you. I hope you mean you hit the like button when you say you liked it. That's all that YouTube cares about. Whether you actually liked it or not, they don't care. They just want you to be, what's the word? Interacting. Engaging, that's it. They want that engagement. Terrible. This is good music. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na. Sven van der Velde, any opinions on the Castlevania Netflix stuff? Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I was chatting about it briefly earlier on the stream. I like that it takes the setting, the names, the kind of familiar items of the Castlevania franchise and does something different and new. I wouldn't want for them, again, like the same sort of stuff I'm talking about, I wouldn't want them just to adapt the exact story of the games, because there's no point doing that, because I've already got the games, so I don't need to see it again. Oh, here we go. So we have to actually plan where we're going here, because it's the far north as re-entered from 2F or B1F. Okay, I think we can do that. Can we? Because I think it might mean the far north is in that bit there. So, yeah. So we want to go... Oh, God. So we're there. I'm going to go down. What I want to do is spend as little time... Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't think there's a quick way of doing this. I think we've got to go down. Yeah, I like how it's basically. I like how it adapts it. I don't want a one-to-one adaptation of the games because I've already got the games and no one can take that from me. So I like when things are shaken up. I like when things are a bit different. I like when things are a bit controversial. I don't really get the sort of hate that people have when they say, I don't like that they changed this, or I don't like they changed that. I don't like that they made Alucard bisexual, whatever it is they don't like, all this weird stuff. I think everything's good. Right, so I think we want to go. Yeah, I think we've got to go to the basement here. Yeah, so generally speaking, so I've seen the whole thing like maybe 5-6 times all the way through. Nocturne I've only seen like twice. Didn't like Nocturne as much, but I really like a lot of the ideas in Nocturne. So like I really want to sit with it and give it a better shake. Because I really like the French Revolution thing. I really like the fact that they've set the whole vampires up to basically be like the bourgeois. I think that's really cool. It's a really good idea. Totally suits. Sven says, I feel like Richter wasn't entirely on point in the newest series, but I guess that leaves room for him to grow. Yeah, so like Richter is and always was the youngest Belmont like depicted, right? So he's always like, he came of age and became a vampire hunter really early on in his life. And so he's like really headstrong. So that opening thing, spoiler alert, the first like 3 minutes of episode 1, the bit where Richter gets his mum killed, I absolutely hate that because I usually hate children making terrible decisions in things. Because I'm like, oh, just shut up, just stop, do as you're told. Like they always like don't listen and they always make trouble for the grown-ups. And it's that classic sort of trope of if you just stayed in the car, none of this would have happened. But I like the fact that he's headstrong. I like the fact that he's like, yeah. Yeah, okay. Probably don't go down there. Maybe do go down there. Oh yeah, this probably counts. Yeah, I like that. I like he's a kind of strong-willed as well as strong in the body, and then we see that developing. And I like the fact they give him like magic, which is really cool. We don't really see too much of that. So the fact he can use magic, I think that's really sick. I hope we start seeing vampires among the revolutionaries too. Robespierre is a strong candidate for a real-life vampire. I mean, yeah, but it muddies the kind of analogy they have, though, right? Between like the idea of the vampires are, I mean, they're sucking people's blood, but they're also like sucking people's life force. They're sucking their, they're sitting at the top of the food chain. They are the elites. They are the 1%. They're sucking people's sort of financial will to live as well as their actual blood. So I think there's a lot of sort of social commentary there, because at the end of season 4 of Castlevania, the first show, Richter, when he talks to Death, he's like, you don't make anything. You don't create, you just take. You just take other people's things. You're a parasite of the worst kind. And it's like this show, I think, continues that theme of like, vampires don't make anything. They don't create anything. They don't put anything worthy into the world. All they do is they take what other people have done, and they take what other people have, and they give nothing back. So like they are real bad guys. And then also what you do is you draw in the social commentary there by saying that they are like the bourgeois during the French Revolution. Like while people are starving in the streets and don't have enough food or heat or whatever just to live simple lives with dignity, whereas these people are like throwing these rich parties. And I think that's cool. Like it really adds an element which frankly the games don't have. So I think that's cool, like to have a little bit of social commentary in there. Why not? But the best part would be revolutionaries replacing the elites, but not ending them. Vampires and dictators were all once normal people. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I suppose that's the thing, is we're telling like they don't solve the problem. If we're gonna use Earth's history, then I suppose that's it. But then perhaps you get more opportunities for that social commentary. Kind of good, right? Like the Jedi Order, getting corrupt and not seeing the terrible sort of fate that befell them because they were too proud. Best part of it is how it's got its talking. Sign of a good show. Completely agreed. Completely agreed. A good argument and a good discussion with people, I think, is a very good sign that you enjoyed something. Get here, fish man. Ooh. Are you laying an egg? Good lad. A meal for two. He's a good one. Right, I really hope this is where this chair is. We've spent a long time getting here. In the room leading up to the second set of stairs, leading up to 2F in the corner. Oh, okay, it's probably there, isn't it? Oh well, let's go down here and see what's what. Can we? As we're here, the creator of Nocturne has asked viewers to watch the new season as soon as it comes out in order for it to continue, which unfortunately means that the future of the show is under big pressure. Yeah, I mean, that's... Lottie and I, my partner Lottie, we were talking about this earlier. Like, it's a real shame that streaming shows are under this kind of pressure. You know, like Swamp Thing was cancelled the day that it streamed. Oh, is this the way in? And that I don't know if you've ever seen the Amazon Swamp Thing show, but it's great. But, you know, that's it. It's just gone. Because not enough people watched episode 1. So they didn't even wait for the rest of the season to air. They made their decision there and then that they would not be doing any more Swamp Thing. And that show's really good and it deserves more. Fallout's another good example. Fallout did really well. A second season was announced, but 2 years ago? Like, will there be another season of Fallout? I don't know. Maybe there will. I don't keep up with the news, but like, there's a lot of pressure for these shows to perform well, and it's out of the gate, and it's really unfair because creators aren't necessarily given the time or the resources they need to tell the stories they want. The Crawl says, I didn't even know there was a Swamp Thing show. Dude, you have to check this out. It is on Amazon Prime. It's an Amazon Prime original. Kane Hodder plays the Swamp Thing, like the guy in the Jason suit from the Friday the 13th films, or the kind of later Friday the 13th films. I swear it's Kane Hodder. Someone's in the chat's going to say no, it's not, but it's someone like that. If it isn't Kane Hodder, it's really good. It's all prosthetics. It's all a suit, so it's not CGI. There is CGI in it, but like it's all, and it's like it's based on the Anatomy Lesson, the first Alan Moore arc from the comics, and it goes for dark horror vibes. Like, it's not going for sort of high fantasy science fiction. It is going for horror, and it's a really good horror show. It's kind of like a Seven kind of vibe, you know, like really grimy sort of serial killery kind of vibe. It's really good. It's so worth your time. So yeah, it's a shame. So basically, yeah, like, unless people go and watch Castlevania Nocturne day one en masse, that's it. There's a chance that there won't be any more of that kind of thing. It's a real shame, And like, streaming services really were supposed to be, they were supposed to kind of get away from that old studio model where everything had to be making a bajillion quid day one, or it'd be cancelled. You know, they were supposed to lead us into. They're the chosen one. They were supposed to bring order to the Force, not plunge it into darkness. There you go. Is that the line? It's hard doing two things at once. Right, so I think this is it. I think this is the room we want. Well, I said I thought it was, but look, here we are. I would like to save a Nocturne, but now they'll make me binge it if I want more, which is unfair. You're right, it is unfair. So the far north of 1F has re-entered from floors 2F or B1F. So we came in from B1F. In the room leading up to the second set of stairs, leading up to 2F in the corner. Do you reckon it's those stairs? Oh, gosh. The only downside of looking for these chairs is you do a lot of backtracking. All episodes drop at once, right? Been enjoying weekly shows like The Penguin more and more lately. Yeah, so I'm actually the same. So I'm not actually watching Penguin. I will pick it up. But I actually have been kind of enjoying, like, some of the Disney shows are doing that, weren't they? Like the new Star Wars stuff where it's like a new episode each week rather than a whole season dropping at once. I actually enjoyed just dropping in, spending an hour watching the show on like a Friday or whenever it dropped, and then, you know, getting on with my life. Because I do think when a whole season drops, it's almost you're incentivized to binge it, because otherwise all you do is you go on social media and you just have it spoiled, because someone will be like, oh, I can't believe he died in episode 2, and you go, brilliant, cheers. You know, what? Can't believe Vader was his dad the whole time. So I reckon, yeah. So I reckon there's another. Oh man, there's so much backtracking here. Oh, so you think for Castlevania they'll be dropping all at once? Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah. So I do prefer it, but yeah, it sounds like they're going to drop it all and basically go. Everyone needs to go watch this right now. Yeah, is what it is, right? Right, just as a fair warning, I'm going to make this chair the last chair of the stream. And what did I say we were on? Like 14, I think? This would be like chair number 15. Which I think is a very healthy amount of chairs to find on a stream. I just wish there was an item that made Hector run faster. That's all I wish. A run button. Because he's not really running, is he? I know he's only a human. He's not like a special Belmont or anything like that. He's a regular human. Oh, hang on. That's not the right door. That's the save room. Go on then. We'll have a quick save while we're here. You better watch it at 2 times speed, or we'll cancel you before before you hit credits. Yeah, that's the truth, right? Have it on, like, have 4 screens, have 4 TVs plugged in at the same time, and just have all the episodes on at once, like your Adrian Voight from Watchmen. Viet, yeah, you know what I mean. No, we came down that way. We're going this way. I wish Hector had a 2x speed for his run. Gosh darn. Keep checking that map. I'm so paranoid I'm going to go the wrong way. He spends so long running around. I'm like, I don't want to waste time. Any Castlevania you've never finished, by the way? Portrait of Ruin. I don't think I ever finished Portrait of Ruin. I think it ended up feeling really too big, so I kind of gave up. With that said, that was when it came out, so I got it near enough, like maybe the same year, maybe not like launch day or whatever, but near enough the same day, like the same year, let's say, it came out, because I absolutely loved Dawn of Sorrow. Dawn of Sorrow was probably the first Castlevania game I really got like into. That might have been my gateway drug into Castlevania, truthfully. Where are we going? There we go. But yeah, I remember getting into Portrait of Ruin, and yeah, just couldn't get all the way through it. They'll all be finished one day because I will probably cover them all eventually. The reason I haven't done the GBA and DS games is basically I just can't find anything to say other than I've played these and they're good. And I'm like, I kind of feel like I want a more creative angle on the video. And I'm like, yeah, they're good. They're as good as everyone says they are. But I also feel a bit cynical because they're just basically Symphony of the Night over and over again. Oh, look at this wicked skeleton. Look at that. That's so good. And this one. I love a torture chamber. Yeah, that's wicked. Oh, God, that one's head's come off. Ooh, grisly. And like, Symphony of the Night is like kind of my least favourite. And it's mostly only because of the kind of ubiquitous sort of it's the best one sort of coverage. I'm like, yeah, it's good. And it is good. I really enjoyed it. But like, I love an underdog. So yeah, when things come out and they're just good, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm not as into it. Right, so I think we're going there. I know you can't really see where I'm gesturing, but hopefully you can figure out. Aren't the DS games getting a compilation? Yes, I think it's called the Dominus Collection. All the DS games. I want to say it because all the GBA games got their own collection, didn't they? Yeah. And then it's the Dominus Collection, which is Dawn of Sorrow, Portrait of Ruin, and Order of Ecclesia, which has some of the best music actually. Order of Ecclesia's got some banging tunes. So I think it's this way. There's blood on the floor. Nothing good happened here. Blizzard Breath. Brilliant. More tortures. More torture and stuff. Yeah, so hopefully, really hopefully, it's going to be down here at the end of this room. Because if it's not, I'm probably going to end the stream anyway. I would just prefer to end on a chair. It's bloody not, is it? Oh, no, wait. We've got one more room. Come on, please. Please. The guide. Yes, it's right there. Yes. Let's kill these lads. Right, why aren't you using your powers? Do some powers. Do carpet. No, what do you just learn Blizzard Breath? Do Blizzard Breath. Yeah, that's it. Use your powers, mate. That's wicked. Good dragon. Alright, we're done? Maybe you should use Icicle Shot. Oh, he did a little swing. That's good. Oh, yeah, there you go. Let's have a go on that. The Castlevania have so powerful soundtrack. One of the best in the series. This Castlevania has such a powerful soundtrack. Yeah, this really does. Like, a lot of people, and do you know what? A lot of people said that. You're not the only person to say that, Axel Aries. A lot of people have said, even on the video I made, a lot of comments I've got was like, oh, the music for this game is just another level. And yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna deny it. It's absolutely wicked. Right, this is a great one. This is a really good one. You musteth find the final chair to sit upon your your stream king. Oh, Silver's in the chat. Hey, so good to see you. You aren't always in the chat, so I'm really pleased to see you made it tonight. I wish I hadn't used all my phone data on TikToks this month. Lol. Just popping in to say hi, and I miss catching these streams. I miss you on these streams. So I'm super glad that you made it. And you made it just for the end, to see Hector get electrocuted in the therapeutic chair. So let's find out what the deal is with this. Low frequency waves soothe away your stiffness. This low price includes delivery and handling. Order now. I'm glad Scott wasn't here to see it soothed away his stiffness, because he would be making a very inappropriate comment. But anyway, that's great. That is now the 2 abandoned castle chairs. So Silver, you are here just in time basically to see me wrap up the stream. So I'm glad you were here just in time. Sven says it looks soothing AF. Yeah, imagine all that low frequency electricity just blasting you non-stop. So we have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 chairs. which leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. So we can do 8 chairs in the next stream and then try and defeat Dracula, which we will not do because I'm going to have to cheat and you'll have to watch me save scum my way through that Dracula fight. Perfection. Perfection, she says. Yes. No better painkiller than 10,000 volts to the nut. Correct. Absolutely correct. Right, so let's try and find... Oh, do you know... Oh, God, the fucking save room's a million miles away, isn't it? Is there a teleport room nearby? Is there, Toffee? You got to walk the way out of this place. Can't wait for us to get our chair on again, mate. Yeah, me either, Sven. Thanks very much. Right, stick with me then. I'll go to the final. I'll save and then we'll quit. How's that? A couple more minutes for me to get to the save room and then we'll have somewhere we can kick off from next time. This has been a really fun stream. A really fun, silly idea of just like, yeah, let's find all the chairs. I actually naively thought that you could probably do this in a couple of hours. And I think you probably could if you had a more encyclopedic knowledge of the game. Or if Hector just shifted his ass. He's so slow. Oh, is that... Oh, yeah. Is that a save room up there? Yeah, we're going to go straight up there. See you later, losers. Cartwheeling out my way. I'm already getting chair deprived. NGL. Yeah. You're gonna have to wait. Just wait a few short days, and we'll be chairing. We'll be chairing with the best of them. We're back on that chair vibe. 8 chairs we can definitely get easy. It's just like the hardest. Well, not the hardest chairs to get, but it's just the hardest parts of the game. So we've got Infinite Corridor, Dracula's Castle, Cordova Town, which I hate. Cordova Town's horrible. And then that's it. So we'll do. Oh, and one in Mortavia Aqueduct. So easily done. But if you watch the VOD of this, you'll see at the end we have to get Dracula's throne. That's the last chair in the game. And even though I've already completed the game, the boss for Dracula stays there. So you can't just go into the room after you've beaten him and it's like it's empty. You have to fight Dracula again. So to do this, we have to sit down on the throne during the Dracula fight, then defeat Dracula, then presumably come back into the game, like save and come back, and then we'll have all the chairs. And then we can go to the secret chair room in Cordova Town and see all the chairs, and then we can get the final 24th secret complete chair. So, brilliant. Isn't it good that Konami decided to put this in a game? Isn't it great that happened? Yes, it is. I guess the save chair also counts to hold a server. Yes, it does. So that does actually count as one of the chairs. That will be in the chair room. The save chair, the teleport chair, they count. So thank you very much, everybody. This has been absolutely brilliant. Silver, a nightmare of chairs. You're absolutely correct. Sven, thanks, Konami. Yeah, I mean, this is Golden Era Konami. This is really the good stuff. You know, the fact that this game, then you'll be the chairman of Castlevania. That is my blue sky profile there, isn't it? That could be my Tinder profile, truthfully. The chairman of Castlevania. CEO. Yes, absolutely. I will be that. I will be that. Thank you, Crawl. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Silver. Thank you for the people earlier in the stream. Thanks, Scott. Thanks, Evie. Thanks, Lottie. Thanks to everyone. Thanks, Gato. Thanks, Sven. Thanks for joining a little late, but hey, that's my fault. I stream early because I'm an early bird. I get up at the crack of dawn for the gym. So, but thank you for being here. It's been absolutely wicked. I've had an absolutely fantastic time. What is my... Do we do... Oh, keyboard shortcuts, babes. Keyboard shortcuts. Hell yeah. Yeah, thanks very much to everybody who made it. I've had an absolutely brilliant time. I can't wait to do those 8 chairs in the next stream. And then maybe defeat Dracula. Maybe we'll see that in the same stream. That would be great. But yeah, thank you very much, everybody. I'll leave the chat going for like another minute or two just so we can kind of close out any conversations we're having. But yeah, keep an eye on your subscription feeds to see the upcoming stream date. And then after that, I'm thinking maybe we'll do some Lament. Maybe we'll do Joaquin mode in Lament of Innocence. Be a nice way to round out Halloween, spooky season. And I'm going to be working on my next video. So thank you very much to everybody who's been here. Yeah, take it easy. Till next time. it's this one. See ya.